I bite her neck as protection spell, singing roll me through the gates of hell. And I vow as my eye sockets flood, lay claim to eternity by tasting blood. I sing of utopian romantic chorus like love-struck leftists long before us. Besides, there's worse things than the kills. Stack dead presidents like dollar bills. And I would love metaphors instead of feeling all my friends are dead. Try to reconcile, I didn't do this, and yet my lips are that of Judas. I'd heathenously give up heaven to see us live past 27, and I pray it won't happen again. And good night texts, love you, amen. It's silver that kills vampires, and I'd rather that it would than to let myself believe that loss could make me something good. I'd rather keen and shriek and howl until my dying breath than to spend all my survivor's guilt just profiting off death. But all I know is how to sing, and I will learn to play. I'd sell my soul to see my friends survive another day. Succumb to darkness and become a creature of the night. If mine's a kiss of death instead, I'll bless her with my bite. She asks why I never write of the living with the same amount of love I write for the dead, and I have no answer for her. It's how my spirit speaks, and I can only go where I am led. And we were kids together. We were kids together. We were kids together. We were kids together. In every song I pen, the rest of the sword points back to me, and I don't know how to speak love. That doesn't sound like elegy. And we were kids together. We were kids together. We were kids together. We were kids together. And I am trying to be better. And I am trying to be brave. And I am learning how to love what I can save. And we were kids together. We were kids together. We were kids together. We were kids together. And what I mean to say is, you're someone I hope I never lose. And while I've not mastered up tempo, I'll sing my love songs as the blues. And we were kids together. 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 We were kids together.
Hi y'all, so I have a song for y'all, as you said, April 3rd. It's dedicated, as it always is, in memory of my dear friend Sebastian Blake Stoss, and I'm going to sing it for y'all, so thank y'all. Again, we are back here, all the patterns of time and year after year. And I will remember you with my flowers in hand as I walk to the fountain. And I'll hold you in my heart, since I never held you in my hands. And I'll write a song for you, 'cause after all of this time, what else can I do? And here at the water, as I lay all the bulbs at the feet of an angel, and I will remember you as I ask her to bless me and give you my message. And I'll hold you in my heart, since I never held you in my hands. And I'll write a song for you, 'cause after all of this time, what else can I do? So here I stand, out in front of the statue, your voice in my ears, and I will remember you as I kiss all the petals, pretending they are your lips. And I'll hold you in my heart, since I never held you in my hands. And I'll write a song for you, 'cause after all of this time, what else can I do? And I'll write a song for you, 'cause after all of this time, what else can I do? And I'll write a song for you, 'cause after all of this time, what else can I do? Je t'aime, darling. That's all. Thank you all so much. There once was a time when this day left me unable to be left alone. But in 10 years' time, as they say, life goes on, and in certain ways, clearly, I've grown. And so I go on living, like Auntie Kate, do what it takes to stay alive. And recently that includes the tiniest of games for which I try to strive. Sweet, not lasting, bright and shining, I count up my silver linings. It's foolish to think that it's foolish to think to find light within the dark. Instead, I say hi to our mutual friend pigeons playing in the park, and draw pictures like the kind of mine you'd always like to see, and give them all out to the people I love, like the birthday card you drew for me. I dig deep in my rhyme mining, counting up my silver linings. I spotted a gay little rainbow crab with a cutesy tie-dye shell, like the emoji Darius would send to me new, since he knew not how to spell. I discovered new depths of love when I met you, and when you died, new depths of strife. But as you sang in your idol's words, always look on the bright side of life, you filled my nights with sunlight pinings. For you I'll find my silver linings. And now alone I made it through skies blanketed by night, pulling over to pit stop on my way home to let myself song write. Like my first ever song, this was gifted by you. I know this in my heart. Even in death I can feel our souls speak through the sacrament of our art. Our flat is like our souls entwining. This is my dearest silver lining. So it's been a week since they died, but today's the first day anything seemed real. I admit that I miss being numb. My brain doesn't yet think it's ready to feel. The usual words don't seem right, so I've chosen instead not to say. No die young, no death thing, no chemo limo, no Casimir Pulaski day. All I can manage to sing are verfremders effect and obscured. I think this isn't my first anything, and yet I cannot muster a word. This is the first time I cried on my notes app at 3 in the morning. And mourning is something I'm no stranger to. Death strikes with impunity, no warning. But with this we all knew, we just didn't know the timeline for when they would leave. We knew diagnosis and cancer and hospice, and yet I still struggle to breathe. The last message sent was meant just as a half stream of consciousness, part 1 of 2. I planned to write more once they settled back home. They died before I could continue. I told them their existence illuminates every inch of the earth that they roam, and spoke of blue stockings, get on the stage, how they made that stage feel like home. River's poetry was something to behold, and I know souls whose lives changed path. But so often in scramble after the show, they approached in the aftermath. Their support was immense, since I always aspire to earn admiration from those I admire. And now, for the first time, I lie up at night writing elegy annotations, but I'd rather be audience hearing their art. They deserved decades more of standing ovations. To help fund their treatment, some friends made a candle that sat under my bed till the end. And as I reached for it, saw my Sebastian candle and thought, look, now they're both for dead friends. And as the geese fly over my head, in the park dark of night all surrounding, in this place where I honor my dead, words of kindred spirits, poets past resounding. Did you know that the angel herself was modeled after the love of her life? Emma outsourced the sculpting itself to instead stay home and care for her wife. And as I walked home alone after that, thinking questions, expecting no answer, passing symbols of illnesses healed, and a bus PSA ad for cancer, saw a sign say in nature all is resurrection, like radical fairy river dendrophile. Given that, the quote seemed to me a good omen, so I reveled in that bittersweet smile. Revel, 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 may their memory be a blessing. Revel, revel, and Veronica's. All the brightest twinkling Christmas lights of nostalgia. Sunday spent with family, food, and other fancy stuff. Just plastic beads and bunny toys and painted nails to show off our shared share of simple joys, and boy, that was enough for us. The roses and Veronicas, roses and Veronicas, roses and Veronicas, such as we. Though hootenannies happened less, we still made time to see one another. Through thick and thin, like our family song, we would always have each other. Oh, us roses and Veronicas, roses and Veronicas, roses and Veronicas, such as we. We'd sing, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, us roses and Veronicas, roses and Veronicas, roses and Veronicas, such as we. Now I wear my beads and paint my nails, and I sing every day, and love things with a naked joy, 'cause she showed me the way for us. The roses and Veronicas, roses and Veronicas, roses and Veronicas, such as we. And all the things about myself I'm learning to re-love are things I never stopped loving in her. 'Cause all those attributes I tried for way too long to hide weren't abnormal or nothing, they just were. For us roses and Veronicas, roses and Veronicas, roses and Veronicas, such as we. Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you. It's called Vivian, a song for future generations. When all of our loved ones from today become heroes of yesteryear, and all of the young folks yet to be born think of us as the old queers, and all that we hope to live up to, that transcendence for which we strive, is remembered, and what is remembered lives because of your archive. Alive, alive, forever alive, 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 alive. And I feel as though we've lived lifetimes since the moment when that was penned. After all, heterotemporality is a force that we transcend. But in you I still see that spark of light that radiates from those shows. And light is precious in these dark times, and so its power grows. Alive, alive, forever alive, 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 alive. And I mean that deep, and I mean that true, not just some tired allegory. Come closer, dear reader, you must trust me. I am telling you a story. And you read in a way that performs necromancy from the texts upon the page, and document the holiness to palpably feel all that happened on that stage. Alive, alive, forever alive, 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 alive. And all your spelunking to find yourself through anything good and gay, diving to the depths of the net to glimpse glimmers, treasured queerness of Y2K. Diversity of divergence heretofore unforeseen, transforming to teenage obsessions, modeling possibilities so we grow into grown-ups who embody those sacred professions. Alive, alive, forever alive, 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 alive. Your paralleled pairs prove oracle's belief of re and incarnation. Souls spread to new bodies perpetually all across our proud queer nation. And I pray our past selves can feel how much they innately and truly mattered. For Oracle is right, and we're all just simply star stuff merely scattered. Alive, alive, forever alive, 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 alive. Echoes reverberate and ripple out, traversing through oceans of time. Reincarnations of all our past selves being gay and doing crime. And as we live, so long as there's us, there'll be reflections projecting ahead. Progeny is inspired to proliferate through the remembering of our dead. Alive, alive, forever alive, 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 alive. And you are beatified, practicing the art of that shared sacrosanct holy vision. Our ancestors see us as we feel seen. After all, this ain't television. Okay, that's all for y'all. Thank you so much.
When I was a child, I spake as a child. When I became an adult, I put away my childish things. St. Paul, 1 Corinthians. For you, Katherine. Big love.
My mama always talks of the thin gold thread connecting folks like me to the divine. But as I've grown up, I just feel more detached from the maddening magnitude inside my mind. But I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe that there is something. And finally, for once, people listen. It's a dream to be believed. But is my psychiatrist, Dr. Montague, is this my salvation, or am I deceived? And I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe that there is something. And would that I trade my quotidian hell for the childlike euphoria of Morris Jamel. And I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe that there is something. Shall I endure self-sacrifice in hopes that I might save my childhood playmates from beyond the grave? And I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe that there is something. What if my experience transcends medicine and the baby's thrown out with the bath? If I look back and see no Eurydice, would that change the trajectory of my path? And I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe that there is something. And while I can still hear voices, I beg of you, speak to me, speak to me, speak to me. And while I can still hear voices, I beg of you, sing to me, sing to me, sing to me. While I can still hear voices, I beg of you, speak to me, speak to me, speak to me. And while I can still hear voices, I beg of you, sing to me, sing to me, sing to me. I'll talk to my psychiatrist Monday And by then, I'll have made my choice. So in these last moments that I might have, please let me just hear your voice.
And Michael with the C and put him in the oven for Kathy and me.
And I loved you. You know that.
And if you're gonna open a space for me to tell a story, let me tell my fucking story.
In love with all his friends. A boy so full of life that it gushes out.
Oh, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I want to stand on the balcony and shout out to everybody. Anyway, it's wonderful. Very, very good. And I bet you can hardly wait to talk to your mum. Bye, dear. Love you. Bye.
Face of a killer. My mom's excited to have me back for Thanksgiving. I was talking with her.
No one but you could ever fill my night, be the sunlight in my everyday.